GP does. I painted 2 paintings of the professional. And let's get right into the time lapse. For the first painting, I started off with a tracing and just went to the light part of his face and painted this nice skin tone. And for the second part of his face, I noticed it was quite shadowed in. So I started painting in some shadowy colors. And then I kind of made a little mistake and made it a little bit green. Don't tell anybody. This is my little secret. There was no such thing as a mistake. No such thing as a mistake. Only happy little accidents. So I really leaned into it. And the shaded part of his face has this green tone to it. I grabbed the screenshot from when he was playing Grand Theft Auto 3. So he's wearing this leather jacket. He also has red hair, which I found very hard to paint, especially with the shading. It mostly looks dark, so I did my best. Actually, I think I did a really good job with this painting. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps. Oh, you can see some garbage on the right side of the painting. For the most part, these were planned to be shorts. So I didn't really care too much because I was going to zoom in. But I would have taken more care and effort if I knew I was making this installment. And for the background, I decided to go with this blue color as a homage to when you turn off a screen and it comes with that blue color. And I figured since his face was so shaded, that blue light just naturally from the monitors is what gave it. What a beautiful painting. And there we have it, the professional. And I was just putting it out into the universe. The professional saw it. That was awesome. And I was talking in his stream. He recognized my name and he gave me a little shout out. And then he shared the painting on his YouTube channel. So you could go look in his community posts and find him talking about me, which is kind of neat because he's kind of really cool. So anyway, let's get into the second painting. I decided to paint the second painting because this was my initial thought of what I wanted to do. I don't know why I changed it up and do the Grand Theft Auto 3, but he did a playthrough of L.A. Noire. And it was such an epic playthrough, and he looked so fly looking in that suit. So let's get into the second painting, shall we? For this painting, I had a lot more clothes to do. I had a hat to paint, and I wanted to not do the green shading, but there was a lot of shade on his face as well, for the most part. And I purposely picked orange because I suspect that it's the professional's favorite color. I've seen him update his cars in video games, in Grand Theft Auto, in some of his more casual playthroughs, and he usually picked orange. So orange is also my favorite color. I usually paint a lot of orange cats. I've been painting a lot of red cats recently, but red is half of orange, really. Actually, it's more like a quarter of orange. You got to mix a lot more yellow with the orange when it comes to the painting. The professional he says he played Grand Theft Auto 5 for 490 days. I had to do some math. And that's over 12,000 hours he's played Grand Theft Auto 5. So he is truly a professional in the fact that he has over 10,000 hours. He's a professional and he's an expert. He's not only a professional, he's an expert when it comes to Grand Theft Auto and other video games. He's very knowledgeable and I'm a big fan. And I was super pumped on the shout out. So that's why I painted the second painting. And I think I'm done. I do have an idea for a third one, but I don't think I'll be getting to it anytime soon. And there you have it. 2 paintings of the professional. I do have a bonus painting here we're going to get into in a second. As I said, I was planning on a 3rd professional. I want to paint the professional as Mario. He does not play any Nintendo games or anything. I don't think he'll ever play a Mario game. But if he does, I hope he plays Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Just because that's my favorite game of all time. So for the bonus painting, I have a commission. I don't have the painting anymore, so I can't show it to you here. But it is of Chris Farley. Let's get into the bonus painting. Here we go. Chris Farley. I decided to put some yellow ochre down, color his lips, and then go in for the skin. So one thing I often forget is that you just gotta put down color, blocks of color, just to start with, and then you can kind of like sculpt the color in a way, you know, kind of add more definition with other more shades of the color. But for what it is, I really think this is one of my best paintings that I've done in a while. It was a commission, so I sold this one. I haven't sold the professional paintings yet. I don't know if I will. They might just end up in my collection of gpdoes paintings. But there's nothing wrong with that. I do like hoarding. And I stopped hoarding things like VHS tapes, and I actually sold and got rid of, threw out a bunch of them, sold a bunch of my records. I still have a big record collection, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a lot more manageable now. It's about half the size of what it used to be. It's still just too big. Hoarding, man. So now I just hoard my own art. I create something, this canvas. I bought this canvas, and then I made this art, and then I hoard it. Except for this painting, which I sold. I'm gpdoes. Thank you so much for watching. I want to give a quick shout out to Hold My 100 Mom, Curly Toes, Queen Kari, Tasman307. And if you want to join and become an end credits member, it's like $20 a month. Or you could just join and be $5 a month and get stickers and whatnot. Thank you so much, my friends. I love you all.